that they thought this guy was nothing but trouble and he was probably an infiltrator, and B, that they weren't going to have anything to do with him. And that's what happened with the Fair Play for Cuba Committee in New York. He wrote a letter saying, I want to start a chapter. And the guy said, well, you're in a very dangerous place in New Orleans, and I wouldn't get too out in the open, and I wouldn't rent an office. And Oswald writes back and says, well, I did go ahead and rent an office, and I hope to do good work from the cause. And that's it. I mean, Ted Lee in New York, the head of the committee, he sizes it up. This guy has nothing but trouble. I'm not going to have anything more to do with him. And he doesn't write him. And in the same way, when he shows up in the consulate in Mexico City, trying to get into Cuba, he presents his evidence of his Fair Play for Cuba Committee activities to Sylvia Duran, who's a Mexican working in the Cuban consulate. And he says, see, I'm this great friend of Castro. Let me into Cuba. And as she explained to the House committee, she's sitting there thinking, this isn't right. This isn't the way Americans do it. Americans go to the Communist Party headquarters in New York, and they get vetted there, and I hear from the Communist Party headquarters from New York, and I'm ready with a visa when they get there. And so she tells him, I'm sorry, I can't help you, but maybe if you get a visa to go back to Russia, I could get you a visa then, and so on. So that's the kind of thinking I've done. I didn't start with an agenda. I wanted to see what I could find. And I was very surprised by how much I did find and the patterns I found that this fit into. Thanks.